Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do I guess get ready with me, sort of talk through makeup. I'm just gonna do something I think pretty simple on the eyes. That's my cat. I don't know if you can see her or not. Can you see her? No, you can't. She's right there. Oh, she jumped down. Her little tree is right next to me. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do something pretty basic. Not really doing anything. Yeah, so if you want to see the look that's coming, just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm just gonna prime my face. I'm using the Becca Backlight priming filter. I really like this. It's really nice if you have dry skin, which I do, but I imagine it's probably good on oily skin too. It just gives you a nice glow. And I'm using the new Wet n Wild Photo Ready foundation. I like this so far. It's not wowing me. The coverage is decent. The color was nice. It just didn't last as long as I wish it would have. I'm going to keep trying it, with different primers. I obviously did not use a primer that was meant for longevity. I used, a dewy primer because this is like, I'd say it's a matte finish. I think it says it's a natural finish, which I would not say. I'd say it's definitely matte. And then I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is the same color as my skin, so I do use it to cover like blemishes and redness. I really like it for that, because I accidentally got one that was too dark to brighten. Oh, there's Dan. He's talking to me for a second. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer. This is my favorite concealer right now. Oh, bye, Dan. And it's just has a nice finish. It lasts all day. It's not drying. Okay, and then I'm setting it. I think I used the Besame pink powder. The pink vanilla powder, I should say. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face using the powder that matches the foundation. Sorry this is all so bright. I think my background there was too close, so the light was bouncing off of it. This is the Pure Mineral Glow bronzer that came in my Boxycharm this month. I really like it. It's really shimmery in the pan, but on the skin it's just so natural and pretty. I did not think I was going to like it. I thought the tone was going to be wrong and everything, but it looks really nice on my skin, so I really like it. I used it the next day too. Okay, and then this is the Tarteist Pro Glow contour and highlight palette, I think it's called. And I'm just using the Sculpt shade to contour. And then this is a Becca blush. I love this blush. It's so pretty. I end up dusting it like everywhere. And then this is the highlight palette that came in the Boxycharm and the highlighting brush that came in the Boxycharm this month, which I really like both. The highlight was way better than I was expecting, and so was the brush. The brush looked kind of pooey online in the spoilers, but it was really nice. And now I'm going to fill in my brows using my Anastasia brow powder in soft brown. I use that to fill in my whole brow, but then on the edges, like the outside, I go in with the Anastasia dip brow in chocolate. I like to use the chocolate on the outside. First of all, I use dip brow because it lasts all day, and I like to use the chocolate because it just matches my hair better. And there I go, fill in the outside. Okay, so now I'm going to do kind of a talk through because people at work ask me how to do things for their eyes, like really simple, like smoky things for their eyes all the time, and I just want to show you how easy it is. Now, I'm going to do this like my lid space was smaller. I have quite a bit of lid space, like, like exposed lid space. So I'm going to treat it like my lid is small. I'm going to keep it a little closer to the lash line where normally I would really like smoke this out. But so I'm just going to take, oh, not this. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little brown liner. I always use the Stila smudge sticks. You don't have to use these. The Maybelline, I think it's the Master Drama gel ones. They're just as good. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just put a little bit close to your lashes all the way across. You don't have to be neat with this because you're gonna go in with this brush here and smudge it. Okay, we're gonna smudge, smudge, smudge. Okay, and that's all you do. You just build this layer from smudginess. So, like, literally just put a tiny bit on and just smudge it out with this tiny little angled liner brush. Small angled brush, it's from e.l.f. But yeah, so just put it all across the lid again and again until you get, you know, however smoky you want it to be. Now you want to turn, the key with angled brushes, you don't want to go out too far here and drag the lid down. So you want to turn the lid, so it's like this. Like when you close your eyes, you want to continue it on there. Okay, you can change the direction for further in, but that is all it takes. It's super easy. Now you can go in with, because I'm doing a liner that ends up being rather light, so you can go, I would go in normally with a darker liner close to the lash line, or just apply it really heavily right there. But that's it. This Smoky, you can smoke it on. I would see, it looks funny on my lid because I have so much lid space, but yeah, I'll show you. Just go in one last time, just real messy. Close to the lash line, and voila! I mean, that's it. Okay, see that eye? It's done. You could go in with a little shimmery shadow if you wanted to. Personally, I would add a little bit of crease color to my own eyes. Again, I have not the most common eye shape at all. Like, I have an uncommon eye shape. Now you can just take whatever you used as your contour shade. You can take your bronzer. I am going to take an eyeshadow. I'm just going to use this Duo from Urban Decay. It's half baked and twice baked. And I'm just going to take the darker side. It's just a darker brown that kind of matches the liner that I used. So I'm just going to take that really lightly into my crease. Just a little bit. Okay. So it's in my crease. Now I am going to take this shadow and go over that liner. And then I'm going to kind of, from me, I'm going to kind of wing that out just a smidge. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I like that in the crease. I am going to change that and go to just a neutral mid-tone shade. I'm going to use this Lorac, the Black Friday palette, Blck Tie Attire. Just on my Real Techniques. What is this? Domed shadow brush. I'm just gonna really work that in. Oop, too much product. Too much product. Alright, I just have so much lid space. No one else would need to do this with me because I have so much lid space. I'm blending it up way too high. Where you can work in a little bit of shimmer. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Okay. So now that I worked in all that shimmer, I need to go back in with the liner one more time. Really darken up that lash line. Ta-da! And that's it. Now I'm just going to do the same thing, hopefully the same exact thing, on the other eye. Alright, so now I'm just, you know, smudging that same liner again, just like I did before. Blending it out. Again, keeping that brush, you know, at the angle so that you don't blend it too far outward. Just, you know, lifting it up. Alright, and then I'm going in with that crease shade again. I forgot to use the shimmery shadow on my, like, over the liner, but I'll go back and do that again. And then I'm just adding in the shimmery on the lid. And then, yeah, now I'm going in with that shimmery shadow, the Urban Decay one. Just kind of making a wing. And then adding some more shimmer on there. Matte cream shade and highlight. I am going to blend it down over the shadow. I went a little too high up with that. And then use that same little small angled brush. And I'm going to go into the white here. Just lightly touch it to the outer corners. Okay. Then I'm going to do something very similar to what I did to the top lash line to the lower lash line. Okay, and so this is the finished look. I hope you liked this video. Please like if you liked and subscribe down below for more videos. I'm really liking doing these, so I think it's going to become a more regular thing. And yes, please share my video if you want to. Yeah, actually, if you have any requests for, like, I don't know, simple makeup routines, or because I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I just work in cosmetics, and a lot of times people ask me questions, and a lot of times it's visual questions that I can't just tell, you know, I wanted to show. Now, this look could have stopped at the liner. If you have small lid space, you don't need to do all the extra stuff that I did. Alright, well, have a great day. Thank you for watching.